Hello students, as we have already started our exercise 10.2, now today we will continue the exercise. Now see the 7th question in this. If DE is parallel to BC, find the value of x. Now, where is DE? This is DE and BC. These two lines are parallel. DE is parallel to BC, it has been given, right? These two lines are parallel. And if these two lines are parallel, then we can see DB is one of the transversal. So, we are having DE parallel to BC and DB as transversal. This angle, that is angle EDA, will be equal to 50 degree. And what will be the reason? Angle EDA is equal to 50 degree. What is the reason? We can see that these two lines are parallel and DB is one of the transversal, then 50 degree and this angle will be equal. Why? The reason will be corresponding angle. These two are corresponding angle and corresponding angles are equal if the lines are parallel. Right? Now we got the measurement of this as 50. You can also see the triangle ADE. ADE is a triangle and this 95 degree, that is ECD, is an exterior angle, and if this is an exterior angle, then X angle and angle EDA are opposite interior angles, and the sum of opposite interior angles will be equal to exterior angle. That is the property of exterior angle. So from here, consider triangle ADE and exterior angle BEC. From here we got angle DEC will be equal to sum of two opposite interior angle, and what are the two opposite interior angles we are having? X plus angle EDA. Now put the value whatever we are having. DEC is 95 degree. So 95 degree is equal to X plus EDA we have calculated as 50 degree. And hence from here we got X is equal to 95 degree minus 50 degree, that will be 45 degree. Hence we got the value of X as 45 degree. Okay. Now see 7th B part. PQR, we are having one of the triangle and which X, Y and 3Y angle has been given. Here 100 degree is given and here 60 degree is given. We need to find the value of X and Y. Now consider this triangle. Suppose this triangle point is M. Right, so QRM. In QRM triangle, 100 is the exterior angle. Consider triangle QRM. In triangle QRM, 100 degree. This is the exterior angle and we know that exterior angle is equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. So X plus 60 will be equal to 100 degree. So we are having X plus 60 degree is equal to 100 degree. And what is the reason? Exterior angle property. And what is the exterior angle property? That exterior angle will be equal to sum of two opposite interior angles. And these two are two opposite interior angles and their sum will be equal to 100 degree, which implies X will be equal to 100 degree minus 60 degree. Hence we got the value of X as 40 degree. Right? Now see, in this triangle PQM, X, 3Y and 100, these are the three angles, and also we know that by angle sum property, sum of these three angles is equal to 180. So now consider triangle PQM From there you got y plus 3y plus 100 is equal to 180 degree. And what is the reason? Angle sum property of triangle. Y plus 3y will give you how much? 4y. 4y will be equal to 180 degree minus 100 degree. From here you got 4y is equal to 80 degree, which implies y will be equal to 80 by 4, that is y will be equal to 20 degree. So we got the value of y, and also we have calculated the value of x. Okay. Now see the 8th question. A part, find the values of x, y and z. Now see this, we are having 3 lines and which are intersecting at 3 points, 3 different points they are intersecting. So one triangle is also framing here. Now from here, these two are intersecting lines at this point and this is 80 degree. And here we can see directly that when we are having two intersecting lines, then these two angles are vertically opposite angles. So x and 80 are vertically opposite angles. So x will be equal to 80 degree. What is the reason? Vertically opposite angle. Now this is x is 80 degree. Now from here this one triangle is also framing and 110 is the exterior angle. You can see that this is the line extended over here. So 110 is the exterior angle, and we know that exterior angle will be equal to sum of two opposite interior angles, and x and 3z will go for two opposite interior angles. So from here we got x plus 3z is equal to 110 degree. Reason is exterior angle property. Exterior angle property. We got the value of x, that is 80. So put the value. 80 plus 3z is equal to 110 degree, which implies 3z is equal to 110 degree minus 80, that is 30 degree. 3z is equal to 30 degree, which implies z is equal to how much? 10 degree. 30 divided by 3 will give you 10. So we got the value of z. We also have calculated the value of x. Now we need to calculate the value of y. Here we can see that this is a straight line and 110 and 2y are making a linear pair. So 2y plus 110 degree is equal to 180 degree, because these two are making a straight line and these are making a linear pair. So 2y plus 110 degree is equal to 180 degree. Reason is linear pair, which implies 2y is equal to 180 degree minus 110 degree, that is 70 degree. 2y is equal to 70 degree, which implies y will be equal to 70 degree divided by 2, which implies y will be equal to 35 degree. Hence we have calculated the value of y also. Okay. Now see the 9th question. DE is parallel to BC. Find. These all things we need to find. So see the figure. What is given? DE. DE is parallel to BC, and the first part they are asking for what is the measurement of angle B. Here, to get the measurement of B, you can see that DBC is a triangle. So by angle sum property of the triangle, we can calculate the value of B, because this is the only unknown angle over here. So in triangle DBC, angle D plus angle B plus angle C will be equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle. So T measurement is given in triangle DBC. Angle D is given 100 degree. Angle B we need to find, and angle C is 25 degree. That is equal to 180 degree. So angle B will be equal to 180 degree minus 100 plus 25 will give you 125 degree, which implies angle B will be equal to 180 minus 125 will give you 5. 7 minus 2 is 5, 55 degree. So we got the measurement of angle B. Right? Now second part they are asking for angle EDC. EDC, this angle. As we know that DE is parallel to BC, then DC as transversal. So this 25 degree angle and this angle EDC will be alternate angles. So angle EDC. Angle EDC will be equal to 25 degree. What is the reason? Alternate angle. As which condition we are having? DE is parallel to BC and DC is transversal. Right? So we got the measurement of this also. This is the first part. This is the second part we have done. Now third part they are asking for find the measurement of angle ADE. ADE, this angle. Now see, if DE is parallel to BC, then angle ADE will be equal to angle ABC, because these two will be corresponding angle, right? So from here we can write down angle, third point is angle ADE will be equal to angle ABC. What is the reason? Corresponding angle. Hence we got angle ADE is equal to ABC is how much? We have calculated angle ABC angle, that is B angle only, and B angle we have calculated as 55 degree. So ADE will be equal to 55 degree only. Third part we have done. See the fourth part, angle AED. AED, this angle they are asking. As we know that this is ADE is a triangle. In triangle ADE, angle A plus angle D plus angle E should be equal to 180 degree. Angle sum property. Angle sum property, short form I am writing angle sum property. Right? So angle A is 55 degree. Angle D, ADE, we have calculated as 55 degree only. And angle E, that is AED. Angle E is equal to 180 degree. So from here we got angle E is equal to 180 degree minus 55 plus 55 will give you 110 degree. Hence we got angle E, that is angle AED. Angle AED is equal to 70 degree. So third part we have done. Now see the fourth part. For fourth part they are asking find the measurement of angle ADE. AED already we have done. So fourth part we have already done. This is the fourth part we have done. Now see the fifth part, angle DEC. Angle DEC. Angle DEC is the exterior angle. This is the exterior angle of this triangle, and we got the measurement of this angle A, and angle D is also 55. We have calculated ADE. So angle DEC will be equal to 55 degree plus 55 degree. What is the reason? These two are the two opposite interior angle by exterior angle property. Hence we got the measurement of DEC as 110 degree. Right, now last part they are asking for angle DCE. DCE. If this is 100 degree, if this is 110 degree, this is 25 degree. So what will be the measurement of this? By triangle sum property we can calculate. In triangle DEC, sum of all the angles will be equal to, we have calculated this, DEC is 110 degree plus angle D is 25 degree by alternate angles plus angle DEC, sorry DCE, we need to calculate, that is equal to 180 degree. From here we got angle DCE is equal to 180 degree minus 110 plus 25 will give you 135, and while after subtracting angle DCE will be equal to 5, 7 minus 3 is 4, so 45 degree. Hence we got the measurement of this also. This is the sixth part. Okay. Now see the 10th question. One of the angles of a triangle measure 80 degree and the other two angles are equal. Find the measure of each of the equal angles. Now one of the angle is given 80 degree and other two angles are equal in measurement. So let the equal angle measures be x degree. Right? So if two of the angles are of same measurement, so we are having x degree plus x degree plus 80 degree, because two equal measurement angles are there and third angle is 80 degree, and that will be equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of triangle. Angle sum property of triangle, right? Which implies x degree plus x degree implies 2x degree plus 80 degree is equal to 180 degree, which implies 2x is equal to 180 degree minus 80 degree, which implies 2x is equal to 100 degree. Hence we got the value of x as 100 degree divided by 2, that will be equal to 50 degree. So x we got as 50 degree, and both the find the measure of each of the equal angles. Hence each of the equal angle are, how much we got? 50 degree. Okay. Now see the 12th question. If the angles of a triangle are in the ratio 1:2:3, find the angles. Classify the triangle in two different ways. Now see, if the measurement of angles are in the ratio 1:2:3, then we can suppose, let the angles be x, 2x and 3x, so that the three angles should be in the ratio of 1:2:3. If these are the angles of a triangle, then according to angle sum property, x plus 2x plus 3x should be equal to 180 degree by angle sum property of triangle, which implies 3 to 5 plus 1 6. So 6x is equal to 180 degree, which implies x is equal to 180 degree divided by 6. Hence we got the value of x as x will be equal to 30 degree. And these are the measurement of the angle. So first angle x is 30 degree. Then what is the measurement of other second angle? First angle is 30 degree. Second angle is 2x, so 2 into 30 will give you 60 degree. And third angle is equal to 3 into 30, that is 90 degree. From here you can see all the measurement of the three angles are different. Hence, according to sides, if the angles are different, so sides will also be different. Hence, it is scalene triangle. Scalene, and also you can see that one of the angle is 90 degree, so it is scalene and also right angle triangle. Right angled triangle. Okay. Now see the 13th question. Can a triangle have three angles whose measures are 65 degree, 74 degree and 39 degree? Now to check that any triangle can be formed in which these three angles will be there, so we will check. We will check that the sum of these three angles is how much? So 65 degree plus 74 degree plus 39 degree is equal to how much? Sum of all 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 9 is 18. 1 carries 7, 3, 10, 16, 1, 17. 178 degree, which is not equal to 180 degree. Which is not equal to 180 degree. Hence, triangle can't be formed. Because for any type of triangle is there, can't be formed. As we all know that any type of triangle is there, if we sum up all the three angles, that it should be exactly equal to 180 degree, it will be there. It cannot be less than 180 and it cannot be more than 180. Okay, thank you.